Go figure. I say I'm going live. Guess who else is going live? That's okay. I have my time. He has his. It's whatever. I think it's because I busted his balls like a week or so ago. I don't think I'm that important to him. Well, we're going to have some fun. A couple of things that I was kind of excited about and also pissed off about. And that is our social media and what's going on with a big fallout, a big exodus, if you would call it that. So, yeah. I think I can put a couple of things lined up, maybe help people understand what I see. So we'll talk about that in a minute here. Let me get the ball rolling. We'll flip our camera view so you can see this ugly mug. There you go. You got to live with it now. Deal with it. I guess I could fade it now, huh? I'm so excited that I was able to set this up again. I was worried I wasn't going to be able to fade this. I've got 2 live streams going at the same time. I think that's kind of impossible. Where's the other one going? Yeah, that's kind of funny if I got 2 going. Explain that one to me. I have 2 live streams going. Because I'm looking, I don't see another one. That's kind of weird. I'm not, and it's funny because I would get notification on my other computer. One ended. Yeah, what the heck was that? I don't see it, but glitch in the matrix. Yeah, 2 notifications. Okay. Yeah, because I don't see another one, but hey, who knows? I'm not even getting notification on my other computer, which I normally do. Oh, really? It did. Well, let me take a look at. Hold on. It shouldn't be. Nope. This one shows everything right. I don't see. You got 2. That's weird. Because I'm only showing 1. It should have only showed 1, but hey, you know. It'd be kind of interesting if it was broadcasting twice. I was actually thinking about doing a dual broadcast the other day, but I changed my mind. Oh wow, yeah, look at that. Yeah, that's kind of weird. I'm gonna pop on, look at that from the other one. Wow. And it says like 4 watching now. Oh wow. That's like a really weird glitch. Okay, and now I'm going to go to this one. And it's the same people. That's weird. It's showing 2 right now. I don't see that one of them shut down. One of them says 3 watching, the other one says 14. That's weird. I wonder, let me see if I can see it. That's weird. They shouldn't be doing that. I'm watching it right now. It shows that I have 2 live streams. Yeah, I know, but I mean, but it's kind of weird because, wow. I wonder if it has to do with... Wait a second. Hold on a second, guys. Now you've got me trying to figure this out. I think I see what might be the problem. This one should actually be show 135. And I messed up there. I don't think that had anything to do with it. But hey... that's that's so weird. That's the first time that's ever happened. And let me see if it's still doing it. It's still doing it. Wow. Well, I'm wondering if we're going to have to deal. It says 2 live streams. How can you stream twice? Okay, so change that one. Okay, I'm going to go into my creator studio here. And I'm going to take a look at something and see if it shows that it's live streaming here. Because the 2 computers aren't connected. Wow. It's actually showing on the other one. And it's showing... Oh, that's just weird. It's like it's doing some kind of simultaneous thing, but yet it's only one stream. It shows 2 streams, but it all brings you to the same one. It's kind of weird. Okay, I guess we're going to have to deal with that, and I will cut one of them if it tries to save both of them, which is really weird. Okay. Oh well. Let's move on. I don't know why it would be buffering. I have like the perfect signal and all that kind of good stuff here. There's probably no reason it should be buffering. But hey, quantum streaming. Okay, guys, let's just move on. You're yeah, that's either way. You're all on the same one. I don't know why it's doing what it did. That's just kind of weird. Oh well. Okay, let me see. I'm going to go through. I'm going to try to say hi to everybody. Hey, B West, Roy, Tiger Tan Bear, Albert, Kajmarov. I hope I got that name right. Hawk, how's it going, brother? Warface is here. Simo is here. Or is it Simo? I believe Simo. Florida Hillbilly, how's it going, brother? Fred Nord is in the house. Inspector Bear, welcome aboard. Old Bear is here. And Bayou Bandit. Bisky, how you doing, sweetie? Andrew is here. I think I got them all. W. Rail is here. Hitman. The one and only. Welcome. Okay. Let's get going on what I want to talk about. Now, I know I've touched on this in the past. But let's just go ahead and give this a shout, and we'll talk about this a little bit. I think you know, a lot of people, especially the ones that love their First Amendment, and I know there's a lot of listeners and viewers in here that love their First Amendment. I love my First Amendment. Who wouldn't? I use my First Amendment. But guess what? I'm using my First Amendment on a platform that doesn't guarantee me my First Amendment. And they don't have to. They don't have to. It's a private business. It's not owned by the government. If the internet was run by the government, and that's what I kind of laugh about. The government says it wants to take over the internet. Well, if the government ever took over the internet, it would have to guarantee you your First Amendment. It couldn't shut anybody down and still have its First Amendment. Hitman, yeah, I do take calls. We'll do that later on. Hey, Boulder Bear. So, I guess, what do you want? I mean, do you really want the government running the internet? Do you really want them to? I mean, it would be a fight, but if the government took charge of, if our government took charge of our internet, they couldn't shut anybody down. They couldn't shut anybody down because, first off, the Supreme Court does not recognize the word hate speech. It does not exist. So they couldn't shut us down. But we have private industries running the internet or running certain platforms that we all use. Especially in the community that I'm in, we utilize We utilize YouTube, we utilize Twitch, Instagram, Patreon, all these platforms, Twitter, okay? We use all these platforms, but they are privately owned. And so we have to deal with their. Yes, I hope you see that. I put that there. Thank you. Those are all the, you have all kinds of social media icons up there. Yeah, I'm talking about it, Andrew. Are you wondering if you're seeing something, and no one else is seeing it? Like, there may be something wrong, that maybe medication could help with. So that's my big thing. Everybody was screaming that the government, and truth be told, I don't know if it would be a bad thing if the government. Think about it. If the government took over the internet in the United States, you would have an argument anytime someone tried to shut you down. If the government created some kind of something like YouTube, if the government created something like YouTube, it was run by the government, they literally couldn't shut anything you said down. You could go on this thing, and if you were a bigot or a racist piece of crap or something, you could go on here screaming all kinds of slander. And there's nothing they could do. Warface, I think so. Yeah, I think so. But, yeah, of course they mess up everything. And I'm not saying the government should take it over. But what I'm saying is, we're looking at all these different platforms and we're complaining when they're messing with us. They're able to basically say, I don't want to do business with you because of whatever you're saying it's against our guidelines. Now, it seems to be a one-way street, because when you deny someone service in your private business, whether it's a restaurant or if it's a bakery, they don't seem to like that. But we all saw Zuckerberg going before Congress and answering questions. It was all smoke and mirrors. It was nothing. There's nothing they could do to him. Absolutely nothing. They could get him to admit, if he wanted to admit, he could have just gone in there and said, yeah, we allow people to go on Facebook that we want there, and the others we tell them to go screw. That's what they do. It's a private business. They can do what they want with it. Just like everyone thinks that you can say whatever you want in my chat. That's not the case. There are some things, if you say in my chat, I will throw your ass out, or my mods will. So you don't have your First Amendment right in my chat. Not completely, you don't. If I see things that are anti-Semitic, and not just joking around, because we all joke, my friends joke around about that. We all do. But if there was someone seriously anti-Semitic in my chat, you'd get thrown out. Okay? So, yeah, there's a limitation to your First Amendment right in my chat. And even the auditors, the auditor community, you don't get your First Amendment right completely in their chats. You don't get to be racist. You don't get to be hateful or bigoted. They'll throw you out. Hey, Ken. Welcome aboard, buddy. Oh, Ken, I got to talk to you later. Buddy. I bought a new toy. I'll tell you later. Got a new toy. Anyway, I showed Eric. Okay, now that I got squirreled by myself. I saw Ken's name and all I thought was guns. So I got squirreled just by his name. That's talent, Ken. That is talent. Okay, so let's get back to the subject. Okay, now, yeah, that would be interesting. It's funny. I had a talk with I believe Richter 75, and it wasn't bad. I understand. I get the lowdown on what's on. I mean, he's a bit of a troll. He's quite a bit of a troll, and then some. Anyway, yes, Ken, you have that effect. Okay, now I'm getting squirreled by the chat. I'll stay out of it for a second. Okay, so let's see here. So now we have people that are, mad at YouTube. A lot of them got demonetized. A lot of them got, ticked off because they weren't making the money they were making. Look at, there's a lot of people getting deplatformed. I mean, look at how much Alex Jones kind of gets screwed. I mean, you can believe him or not, okay? But he had a great platform. He was making a lot of money off of YouTube. And you know something? YouTube was making a lot of money off of him. But when, and I'm going to use this term, when your final place that you want to be is so important, if you have this picture of how you want society to be when you're done with it, then all the money in the world doesn't really matter. It's just paper money. It's not even worth anything. It's a fiat currency. Okay? So we wonder why Facebook did the things that they did, and they lost not all, but they lost so much money as far as their stocks went through the floor, and they're still crashing out. And look what just happened with Patreon. Okay? Patreon. Let's talk about Patreon. The mass exodus of Patreon. And the latest two people that are leaving Patreon, right there. David Rubin and Jordan Peterson. Why are they leaving Patreon? Well, a lot of people got deplatformed for freedom of speech. Now, these two, this is surprising, I have to tell you, because if Patreon dumps Pinder, we riot. Look, they're not making anything off. Look, okay, here, that's another thing I want to get at. Thanks for bringing that up, Andrew. I want to talk about that in a second. No one gets deplatformed. I could be saying the same exact things that Alex Jones is saying. Exactly. I could literally take his script and repeat it on my show. And I will not be deplatformed. YouTube will not throw me off. Patreon will not throw me off. Now, if I was making $10,000, $20,000 a month on Patreon, and maybe the same on YouTube, well, guess what? Now that shows that I have influence. Because that's what this is all about. The people that are getting deplatformed off of this type of social media and different services that are here, like YouTube, Patreon, and Twitter, are the ones that have influence. Because, and these people were bringing tons of money into Patreon, tons of money into YouTube, tons of money into all the advertising, okay, for these places that deplatform them. Now Patreon can decide whatever they want to do, Hawk. They're making money. They don't just process the money, they make money. Trust me. Someone donates $5 to me in Patreon, they get $1. They make money. So if you're like Jordan Peterson and you were bringing in, oh my God, right now he's getting ready to leave Patreon and he still has over 5,000 patrons. Do you realize that? I mean, the man is, at one time he was making 6 figures a month from Patreon. 6 figures a month at one time, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but I believe he was making 6 figures a month. So yeah, it is quite a cut. So, truth be told, I don't think Jordan Peterson leaving Patreon's a big deal, except for one thing. He's leaving Patreon because he doesn't like the fact that they're deplatforming free speech. And they're getting rid of people they don't like. We're going to talk about that in a second, W. Rail. Okay? It was like $80K a month. Okay. Yeah, that's... Well, they care about the investors, and they care about the... How would you say... these people are influential, okay? Whether people like him or not, Alex Jones shifted this current election that we just had and was instrumental in getting Trump elected. If Alex Jones was not on the radio, Trump would not be president. I can almost guarantee that. That's how influential he is. They have to get rid of him. Okay? They have to get rid of you if you are changing minds. They don't want that. And then, of course, we have this little fella. Now, you guys have heard stories of the banks that are deciding what you can spend your money on if you deal with the bank. Now, if you have money, like even the gun manufacturers, look how many Bank of America got rid of. Okay, wouldn't let them do business with them. Okay, wouldn't let them do business with them. So, but recently it's MasterCard. People that were using their MasterCard for something MasterCard didn't like. Paying certain Patreons, paying certain YouTubers, buying guns with a MasterCard. And that goes to my story. I have two cards. My debit card. My debit card for my bank is a MasterCard. My credit card that I have is a Visa. With the money in my bank account, you say they can't do that, but they do. Hawk, it's a private business. They're doing that. You say they can't do it. It is illegal, but look at all the illegal stuff that is going around that no one seems to be able to do anything about. They're doing that. Bank of America will not fund any more they won't be the bank for any more gun makers, any businesses like that. They refuse to be their banker. Okay? So what happened, you guys know that were in the hangout with me when I went to the store last night to pick up this gun I was going to buy. Of course, they didn't have it there, so I had to order it. Well, I went home and went to order it. Guess what? Even with the money in my bank, my MasterCard didn't want to work. Didn't want to work, although it says they take MasterCard. It says it, all the different cards they take. It wouldn't work. I went to my Visa, it worked. It went right through. Explain that one to me. So, yeah, I have a problem with this. And people say, oh no, it's just a glitch in the system. It's not really, but it's happening to a lot of people. If it's a glitch in the system, let's fix it. Well, that's just it. Hawk, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Because you would think, why are they doing this? They're losing business. Why would Patreon cut someone off of their platform and lose money? It's because the money doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. And cash is probably better. No, there's no trace. The money doesn't mean anything because it's not worth anything. And if you really want to get down to it, gold isn't worth anything either. Absolutely not worth anything. Okay, and I will prove this to you. Say our whole entire monetary system, government, everything goes to shit. And we are literally in survival mode, people going into the woods, having to hunt for their food, whatever. Okay? Do you think you're going to be able to go to the store, and buy food with gold. How do you secure the gold? Really? I mean, think about it. Like cash, bullets, and water. Tiger Tan, you hit the nail on the head. Okay? Yes, globalists own MasterCard. Okay? But the only thing that's going to be worth anything is ammo and water. And you're going to have to pay with ammo to get water. And if you don't have guns, the hell are you going to protect? All you're doing is gathering goods for the next guy that's going to shoot you and take them. Yeah, gold isn't going to do anything. And the whole issue with, what's his name at Bert's Gold? Bert's Gold, get Bert's Gold. What the hell? This is not going to do anything. You could have all the friggin' gold in Fort Knox. When the crap hits the fan, it's not going to be worth anything. It's the person that has the guns. Okay, I completely went off the subject there, but that's what I'm talking about. These businesses don't care about money. Facebook, it's power, it's not money. It's aligning themselves with who they think is going to be winning in the end. No, there's no gold in Fort Knox, okay? All these people are doing is aligning themselves with who is going to be the winner in the end. The winner is the one with the most guns. The one that can forcibly take the other one over. That's the winner. Absolutely. Guns and ammo. You're going to be able to buy products with bullets. Literally. How much for that thing of water? Oh, 4 or 5 bullets? Okay. Yeah, you think you're going to get away with the last 24 pack of top ramens? This is a 38 special. Oh, that's funny. Invest in Arby's. Oh, that's good, Jeremy. Haven't seen you in here in a while. Arby's coupons. Yeah. Marijuana and guns is all you need. Oh, okay. Sure. Okay, let's go ahead and, there we go. We'll go ahead and take that. Where's my other camera view? What the heck? Wait a second. I know I got another camera view in here somewhere. There we go. Okay. I can talk this way and I can look at this screen. See, I get this set up now that I can do this. Arby's got the meats, huh? Oh my God, Hitman, that's crazy. Yeah, you know, Ken, you're gonna have to store your money because that's money. That is money. Yep, bullets and water. So, well, you know something? Let me go ahead and just take care of that deal. There we go. Bye-bye. Like I said. Yeah. Andrew, thanks a lot, but he's gone. Yeah, like I said. Yeah, you know, like I said, I don't. Your freedom of speech only goes so far. So yeah, you don't start any anti-Semitic stuff. You'll be gone. Okay. Don't worry about that guy. These are just typical. It's not even worth talking about. They're not. So. Yeah, Andrew for the win, yeah. Guns for the win? Okay, I see. El Jefe, did I block you? I didn't block you. Should I block you? I don't know. Should I, El Jefe? Yeah, I mean, I can see you. Obviously, you're on the screen. Other people can see you. Yeah. Yeah, I hope we stay cool, okay? Yeah, I take calls. Just not now, I'm not. Not right now. Yeah, sure. Yeah, he's a nice man. Guess what? Bye, Sirio, you dumbass. You're the one that's gone. Yeah. Let me tell you something. If you align with a person like Sirio, you don't come into my channel, because if I find out you're aligned with a dirtbag piece of shit like that, you're out of here. Remember that. I ain't got time for that shit. Okay. Now we can move on. Duty Bear, I won't even get into it on this stream. He's not worth my time, and I've already given him more than he's worth. Guns tards, there's a lot of dirt on Cereal. You don't need to give me any. Let me tell you something. He is dirt, okay? So that's why he's gone. Okay. Let's go ahead and move on. There's one thing I did want to go back and talk about, okay? And this was the Jordan Peterson incident. Let me go back here. Okay. Now, with Jordan Peterson, I've been really critical of this guy. I kind of was a little worried about him from day one. So, he's, like I said, the whole thing when he joined CAA, who represents him, and I guess, the icing on the cake, so to speak, or the straw at the camel's back, the one that broke, basically, guys, what the hell? Are you kidding me? Who just timed out? Who just timed out Owen? Really? Are you kidding me? Owen comes into my chat and you timed him out? Unless that's not the oh, it's Owen Benjamin. Okay, I see. It's not Owen Benjamin. I got fooled there. Yeah. Okay. So let's go back to... Yeah, I know it's not Owen. I didn't see the name spelling. Yeah. Okay, what's going on, guys? Do I have to start throwing people out? Really? What the hell is Guntard's issue? Jeez, I got enough friggin' trolls in here tonight. Yeah. Whatever. Guys, you guys take care of the trolls, okay? What do I have in those tanks? I have a bunch of snakes. This is one of my snake rooms. There's like 7 snakes in here. Okay, yeah, you guys take care of the trolls. I'm just going to go on with this. Now, the thing that I have an issue with... I had a lot of issues with stuff that Jordan Peterson would say. And you know something? There's I have to say I'm a little confused with the whole Patreon thing, okay? And here's why I'm going to say it. Now, his mistake that he made, and he even kind of admits that it's a mistake, was with the Judge Kavanaugh quote, basically him saying that he should step down if he gets confirmed. So, the problem with that is, Why all of a sudden, here's a guy that we're pretty sure sold out, but yet he's standing up and he's losing a lot of money by leaving Patreon. Now, I know he's making enough money in other places, okay? I know he's making enough money. But you're talking about a guy... Oh, guys, come on. What the hell happened to Hawk? Really? Guys, Hawk is a friend of mine. What the hell did he say? Jeez, I'm crow. Now what do I gotta do? Unhide him? Yeah, I gotta unhide Hawk. You don't know. You don't do that, guys. Okay. Hawk's a friend of mine. Yeah, sure, they're out tonight. Have some fun with them. But just be careful who you time out. Hawk, that was a legitimate question from him. Oh, God, here we go. Okay, anyway. My big thing is, here's a guy who is repped by CAA. Hawk, don't worry about it. No, Hawk is not an anti-Semite. But here's a guy who's repped by CAA. And the guy... Okay, CAA is so far left that's not even funny. But yet, he takes that hit from Patreon and speaks up for freedom of speech. So, yeah, that's kind of crazy to me. It's kind of crazy. Because the guy is standing up for freedom of speech. And I'm not used to seeing this because I really thought he was quite a sellout. So he's taken a hit of almost 6 figures a month. And that kind of surprised me. And I'm thinking to myself, how does CAA deal with this? Allowing him to do that. Stand up for freedom of speech. And yet Owen was dropped by CAA. And it kind of surprised me for basically just saying that he doesn't think that a 5-year-old should take gender reassignment medicine. So that kind of surprised me. I have to say that. It kind of did. No, I'm not playing piano today. No, not today. No. Oh my God, what the heck? Guys, oh my God, I'm hoping you guys, if you guys are deleting people that don't need to be deleted. Okay, what did Joey say that got him deleted? I don't know. What's my objection to guns? I didn't time him out. I didn't throw him out. Who the heck did? Do I have to remove mods? Well, Hawk is actually a friend of mine. What do you mean you let Hawk in? Which Hawk are we talking about? Is there 2 Hawks? Because Hawk is actually a friend of mine. You're talking about Hawk Wind? W-Y-N-D? He's a friend of mine. It's crazy. I mean, I know there's a lot of trolls in here, guys, but you guys might be timing out the wrong people, so be careful. Yeah, Hawk, I'm confused too, man. Wow. Hey, Constitutional Kim. You know, Kim, there's a lot of trolls in here, and it's kind of getting a little out of hand. I was having some fun earlier. Yeah. So, if you guys are wondering who Constitutional Kim is, that is Mrs. Constitutional. Okay? That's her new name. She's going by Constitutional Kim. No. No, they're not trolls. Yeah, I mean they're kind of entertaining, and I just don't allow them to say anti-Semitic stuff or make any kind of threats. Hey, best answer. Yeah, well, she going by Constitutional Kim, which I love that name. I kind of feel like I had a part in helping her pick that name. So, well, for someone who thinks he's the son of God, you spelled there incorrectly grammatically with what you were writing. So, yeah. Anyway, wow, everybody is just getting slammed in here today. So there's one. See, this is what I'm talking about. So, okay, so you go bye-bye. Yeah. Yeah, see, that anti-Semitic, these are the neo-Nazis that love to come in here. Bunch of scumbags. And, yeah, they're going away. They don't come back. This is just, man, you know, and there's no way I am going to phone calls tonight, just so you know. No way I'm going to phone calls tonight. Not a chance. This has turned into a funny stream. Yeah. This is what happens when you make yourself known to a bunch of anti-Semitic douche nozzles. Okay? This is what happens. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of them in here today. Yeah. Yeah, they don't like being called out on Twitter. Well, if you're into McCarthyism, he was right. So, yeah, I can deal with that. No, guys, I'm not taking phone calls today. No, so sorry. I'm not going to take phone calls because every other call will be from one of these scumbags. Funny. You know, I'm watching these names. I'm watching these names come up from people that are never in here. And those are the ones that are trolling. Okay, Boulder. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a coward, all right. Yeah, that's why when I told you guys I give you an address of any dojo you want in Dallas or any part of Texas, because I know most of them. So, you know something? you guys won't show up because you'll get your asses handed to you. Yeah, well, this is because I don't put up with their crap. Hello?
Hey, Mr. Pinder.
Hey, man.
This is Boulder Bear. How are you?
I'm doing okay. I got through about 25 minutes before the trolls just turned into idiots. You know,
Yeah.
It's these, and it's funny too because a lot of these trolls I've had to deal with before, and I've dealt with this when I did sports radio all the time, and I used to give them an address.
Yep.
You know, and
Let's go to the dojo.
Just give them an address to a dojo. We have this wonderful thing in Texas called mutual consented combat. And once you sign the waiver and you bow in, guess what? I'm not held liable by your carcass when we're all done. And all the years of doing radio and all the threats when I gave them addresses to come to, you meet me at this place at this time, only one showed up. And that person did not like the result of that. And no one ever showed up anymore. And now I deal with YouTube and these guys calling me a coward. I'm the only one that'll show up for something like that. These pussies won't. You know, but it's whatever. I mean, this is extremely pathetic. What a sorry existence.
I agree.
And I'm watching them. And I'm watching them get timed out one after the other, and they just go back to their second account and they come in. This is the same people coming through over and over again. You know, so it's
yeah. I like the incredibly diverse names that they come up with.
Oh yeah.
They spend all day creating 5 to 10 new sock accounts on Gmail just to have one subscriber on their channel, and then they come in here and think that they can just slide under the radar and make funny comments and what I do like is that they actually have the time to come in and just try. Try. Because the best part is in life, these people will sort themselves. It's kind of a Darwin effect where we've got this large scale society that can all talk to each other at the same time, and everybody can give each other shit, and everybody can be equal for about 10 seconds. And then you get to know someone, and you know exactly who they are in their soul. Like, I can tell you Warface, B. West, Inspector Bear, even some of the auditors, Miss Constitutional, the auditors that I've met. I can know them without knowing them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I get to see the best and the worst in people. It's kind of like jail. You get to see the best and the worst in people, and you know who's going to be there for you, and you know who's going to be there to hurt you.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to say happy holidays because I hadn't talked to any of you bears in a while.
Yeah, I know you've been out of commission, man.
Yeah. Well, life has its roller coaster, and we're all judged by how many times you keep getting up.
Yeah.
You keep getting up or you take a knee. Nobody tells me when to lay down. You just keep getting up. And, I kind of enjoy the sport of these people have got so little going for them.
Yeah.
That it is a show. It's their only fireworks. It's such a brief show that I bet these guys peg roll their jeans and sip soy lattes and walk around with just a huge chip on their shoulder against every alpha male or anybody that has anything positive in their life or anybody that has faith in something greater than themselves or who's ever dealt with adversity or who's ever picked themselves up from adversity.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just go ahead and try.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this is, it's funny. I mean, life, and this is one thing I have to agree with Jordan Peterson on. Life is all about pain. Life is all about hardship. Life is not easy. And I have to agree with it. It's not easy.
Oh, pain makes you interesting.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't have struggle, in your life, if you don't have a scar, either on your body or in your soul, then you haven't been trying hard enough.
Well, yeah, I mean, we have a saying in karate.
Trust fund babies.
Yeah, well, we have a saying in martial arts, and that is pain is self-correcting. You get hit by something, you're going to figure out how not to get hit by it, especially if it hurts.
The only thing that builds muscle is ripping it apart. The only thing that sharpens steel is steel.
Yeah, you can sit there and work muscle over and over again, and it's going to be functional, it's going to be smooth running, but it's never going to get bigger.
Yeah, I do enjoy a good troll fest from time to time.
Yeah, I have to say this is starting to get enjoyable.
You'll never see these names again.
No, and we dropped from like 58 down to 39 when now they're kind of giving up, I think. And they're
if you look at the names, like Warface said, look, we don't know these people. And it's okay that new people come in.
Yeah.
New people don't come in and do these things. They are intentionally provocateurs.
Oh, yeah.
I enjoy a good provocation.
Yeah.
But you better be able to back it up.
Yeah.
And no, this is not a free speech zone. This is a place for people to discuss rationally. And if you're just going to come in and try to own, then you better be prepared, because you come to my house, you come to Pinder's house, you try to talk to Eric Nimmer or Ken DV about trying to come into their house, and we'll see what happens.
Here's the thing. There's a lot of people that are pissed off because DV, me, and Eric hang out. We're friends.
Sure.
We go shooting at the range. We hang out, okay? So a lot of people don't like that. So
I get it.
I mean, they don't like the fact that I'm friends with. I mean, they didn't like the fact that when I went and saw Owen's show, and then so yeah, they have issues with that. They don't like that, but
well, there are going to be people, and like I see, and they will keep trying, and they will keep trying to tear you down and pull you down. The more and more that you stand up, the more you will attract the pests, the people that will tear you down.
Yeah.
Looking at the last 2 years of, you can walk away from the ones that you are just complete lost causes. You're not going to change their mind. They're not going to change your mind. That's fine. You don't need to argue and do it pedantically. These are conversations that don't need to be had. Then you'll have people that come at you.
Yeah.
Okay. The ones that come at you, those are the ones that you get to say, all right, come at me.
Well, yeah.
Okay. Bring it.
Yep. And Kyle's Vlog Daily, this ain't getting me down, trust me. You know what? I'm looking at the amount of caller hours I'm going to get because of these idiots decided to invade my stream. They just helped me, thank you. Okay? So, yeah. And now that they're gone, we're back down to the normal numbers. So, yeah.
Yeah, and there's your people, man. There's the people like Hawk and Simo and some of the newer people that have a head on their shoulders that are not just new, to this particular cast. But some of you may not have heard me in a while, but I used to call in every single show, and Pinder's like, "Oh, here's Boulder again."
Yeah.
Can I get a word in, please? And Pinder's just, yeah, Boulder, yeah, Boulder, yeah. Those were the days.
Yeah.
So, I do enjoy a good troll fest from time to time, but at the same time, nobody's going to walk onto your property and tell you how to run the show or tell us what the mods are being heavy-handed, or the mods are being, oh my goodness, look at these mods. Oh, yeah, we're doing our job, people.
Yeah, you guys are, And there's some people that get hit in the crossfire, and that's unfortunate. I try to, some people got timed out.
If somebody gets hit, just just throw your hand up and say, "Hey, Boulder, I didn't mean, I got timed out, you know, whatever." And I'll look at it and you know, and bring you back in, and I'll tell the other mods. But at the same time, like I said, these people have, hey, fuck you too, Trevor. I'm not gay, and I got 3 kids. But
you know,
good to see you there, Trevor.
You know what the heck? Last time these guys were on and they trolled me, I got 21 thumbs down, and now I got 21 thumbs down. I can't even beat that or something. Come on, guys. If you're going to give me a thumbs down, I hope I earned it.
If you're going to bring it stronger than this. Jesus. Yes. You're making yourselves look weak.
It's like we're going to
go to bring a troll fest.
Yeah, we're going to go to Pinder's channel and we're going to give him a thumbs down. Yeah, that'll show him. You know, it's like, oh yeah.
They obviously don't know us very well.
They don't know how much I'm like. Well, if I get upset if I don't get a thumbs down every now and then. You know.
Every now and then. Shit, I get a thumbs down once in a while. I give you a thumbs down if there are none.
You know something? I think I'm going to make an icon for up on the screen I can put up for what Ken DV said, Wack a troll. I have to make like a logo for that.
Yeah. Used to call it the Bear Band Badge of Courage. You know, whenever any of us would try to get banned off of a platform, it really didn't take very much. It's like these trolls who will come in here. It doesn't take much. You're banned.
Yeah.
Okay, go start a new channel. Anybody that has 1 subscriber to their YouTube channel is probably going to get banned. I'm just telling you right now. Because if you're a bear, or if you're not a bear, if you're an auditor, or if you're just a friend of Pinder's, you're going to have more than 1 subscriber to your channel.
Yeah.
Or at least a real friggin' channel name. Come on.
That's true.
I mean, some of these names are just asking for it.
Yeah. Yes, those are snakes behind me, Hawk. Like I said, I got 7. I think I got 7. Hold on a second. I got to count them. Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I got 7 in here, and then in the other room I got 1, 2, 3, 4 in the other room, and then at the in-laws I got 1 or 2. I have to count them. In here I got. I'll name the ones off. I got a red tail up there, red tail boa. The back one over there I got a reticulated, a small one, so it's only in a small tank right now. The bottom 3 I got 3 ball pythons. In the back I have a Kenyan sand boa. And then that top one in the back is actually a jungle carpet python. Now, in the other room, I had the monsters. They couldn't fit them in this room. The tanks are huge. And I got they're all about, the big ones are about 9 feet or more. And there's 2 albino reticulateds and 1 Burmese and 1 green tree python. So, yeah.
Well, Pinder, I just wanted to call in because it's been a while and
man.
Say that I've missed you all.
Oh, we always miss you when you're not around, man.
Well, I had to serve my penance. You know, I had to do my duty.
Yes, you did.
And now I'm back. I have no regrets and I have no blame for anyone but myself, and that's how everyone should be. Stand up on your own feet.
Yep.
So I'm going to let you go, and everybody in the chat, it's been good seeing you, and keep blocking those trolls. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, we'll do that.
All right.
Okay, man.
See you soon, Pinder.
Yep. See you.
Bye.
Inspector, it's not a carpet munching python. That's funny though. And as far as rats, I mean the smaller ones we feed rats, but the bigger ones eat rabbits. So. A spray for trolls. What kind of mic is that? It's just. God, I can't. I have like 3 of them. It's in. This one's an Anbo, and I'm actually getting a couple of Sterlings for the new stream I'm going to do with my brothers, but. Kyle Vlogs Daily. So you're getting ready to do one? Just so you know, if you're wondering, the sound of this mic has very little to do with this mic. It has to do with the processing that I have going through it. Just so you know. Let's see if I can. There we go. No, you just order them from Amazon. Just order, if you're going to be going through your computer, just order a USB mic through Amazon, or if you have a mixing board like over here, then let me see. I'm going to switch camera views so I can show you the mixing board, because I couldn't do half of what I do without let's see. There we go. Let me get this one up. I'm going to move the camera. Okay, you can see the setup here. That board, and then I don't know if you can see this. There are two 362 sonic maximizers, and that's really what makes the sound what it is. I've gotten a lot of stuff from musician friends, just so you know. It's pretty good. There we go. Oh, wait a second. I didn't even switch the camera. Now, of course you couldn't see. Okay, here we go. Sorry about that, guys. Can you see that now? Yeah, musician friends I've gotten a lot of stuff from. Yeah, wrong camera. Sorry about that. Yeah, I was grabbing the camera, but I didn't switch over to it. Okay, that's the mixing board I'm going to. And those are the 362 sonic maximizers. Of course, I have this keyboard for the computer that I'm streaming from. You can see the OBS up there. And then I have this keyboard for my viewing computer. And I've got quite a few in here, just so you know. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, you can see the setup here. Yeah, this is what I'm dealing with. Okay, there we go. Now I can put it back down, knowing that I've gotten the right mic. There we go. Oh my God, we still got the trolls. And we're down to 22. Hour and 4 minutes into this. And I should just rename this Troll Fest or Whack-a-Troll. Yeah, I'm going to rename this stream Whack-a-Troll. How's that? There we go. My computer was slow too. Kyle, it was very slow. And know what I did? Yeah, I bought a new computer. I tell you, I got a brand new computer. Yeah. Yeah, I'm renaming. Oh, wait a second. I forgot which computer I'm on. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna rename this. There. It has been renamed. Let's see if it pops up and changes it. No, it's not changing it yet. Oh well. Okay, Kyle, you're going to have to do a whole bunch of stuff with that. How much RAM does your computer have that you're using? And that'll give you a good idea of, you know, of probably not. If you're trying to run OBS with anything under 16, it's not going to work right. I use Macintosh too, so. Okay. There we go. It just changed now. So now on the stream it says Whack-a-Troll. Yeah, believe Ken. You gotta have the scruff. You gotta have this. Okay? Have something. When I shaved this thing off earlier this year, my wife got mad at me. You know, if you ever see me do a stream and there's no longer gray hair and it's all dark, it's because I'm getting ready to do another commentary card where I do ringside fight commentary. When I do that, I normally dye this and I don't let it go gray. It just, yeah. Just so you know. Yeah, Ken. My wife saw that when I shaved my goatee, and she was not happy about that. No, not at all. So, oh well. Really? Are we still having the timeout? Thank you, B West. It's just like, oh my God. Imagine having such a pathetic existence that this is what you do. This is your function in life. I mean, oh my God, if your existence is this pathetic, that this is what you... God, I just can't fathom that. Kyle, that's your problem right there. 8 gigs of RAM is not going to do it. You need at least 16. That's a big problem. It just makes me laugh. I mean, these freaking guys are so pathetic. Time out to think about. Yeah, see, that's just it, Inspector. I think the only time they get laid is when they're alone and a good book and, I don't know, a jar of Vaseline or something. Okay? So, yeah, that's a big problem. And I still can't believe I'm still I'm still going. Hey, Care Bear. Oh my God. That was just... Now, we got that for about 30 minutes straight of complete... I mean, it lowered... Them being in here lowered the average IQ in here down to probably about 80. And that's on the conservative side for them. Yeah, relying on text-to-speech. I do that when I'm driving, though, B. West. Yeah, Jen T calls me Care Bear. Yep, that's her nickname for me. Yeah, Care Bear, really? That's your name? My stream, my YouTube channel name is not Care Bear. Oh God. Yeah, Inspector, you forgot to add. You forgot to add that they get interrupted while doing all that because their mom is yelling down if they want any Pop-Tarts. Okay? These are the guys that will be living in mommy's basement at 50. Yeah, that's just it. And when they come in, if they brings the average down, I mean, I'm not a genius. I sit at 132. It's borderline Mensa. It's like I think Mensa is 132 or 133. God, you know, I talk about doing that all the time. I mean, I could pull one of these out. Do you really want me to pull a snake out? You want to know the snake's names? Oh, Mensa is 135, see? I can't make, I'm 132. I suppose I could, you know, do enough tests, I could squeeze one of them out and get a 135. Okay, the one on the top over here, the red tail, is called Yaz, short for Yastrzemski, my favorite baseball player of all times. Okay, the 3 ball pythons in the bottom. One of them we actually we rescued it, and the name, they already named it Serena after my wife, which is kind of funny. So there's Serena, Set, and Baby. And then on the bottom, the Kenyan sandboa is called Nairobi. And then above it, the carpet python, the jungle carpet python, is called Echo. And then the one that's in the fogged out tank in the back, that one's called Little Bit, or Lil Bit. So that one's the reticulated. Guys, if you want, oh God, I'm gonna have to. I would have to plan. I would have to plan that to be able to get them out one at a time. I mean, I've done it before in Google Hangouts with my friends where I've taken them out, and there's actually footage on my YouTube channel where you can. Hey Tyler, where you can see them, where we've had them out. Well, I tell you, I couldn't imagine Constitutional Kim's IQ. I know it's way up there. Yeah, snakes on the YouTube. Yeah, and we have to get Samuel Jackson in here to start swearing about him. Oh my God. Hey, you know what? I'm surprised that Kodiak is not in here. And I don't know if you guys had seen his new mug that he's got out, the no soy mug. And there's a picture of it right there. Does anybody have a link to his mug? Wack just wants a troll to abuse. Yeah, he's been busy. Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen him on any other streams either. So, yeah, I think we lost a lot of people on this stream too when Owen finally went live. So, because we dropped from like 58 down to, 20. Whack a troll. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be I already changed the name of the stream. I'll have to put the hyphens in there after. See, I told you were a genius. Constitutional Kim is so smart. I feel like an idiot when I'm around her. Now, if anybody has a link to Kodiak's mug, if you could put it up on the channel, it'd be really cool. I don't have a link to it. Okay, guys, I'm gonna step out of this. I mean, I said everything I wanted to say on the stream, even before the trolls got in here. Uh, 1,664 megabytes is not very high for RAM. Okay? I'm just saying, if that's what it's saying for RAM, that's a problem. Yeah, it's just, yeah, it was one of those that, yeah, Boulder was the lone call-in. I'm not going to do any call-ins. So, hey guys, before I let anybody go, there's a couple of ways you can support the channel. Of course, you can hit like, and we can get the likes up higher than the dislikes this time, which is kind of funny. We're at 14 likes or a thumbs up. So, anyway, there's a bunch of different ways. I have a Patreon. There's a bunch of stuff on Patreon that you won't get anywhere else. You can support me on Patreon, or you can go to my PayPal. You can support me there. I would much rather you buy something. I would, if you want to just send me money and tip me for my time, that's wonderful if you like it. If not, you don't have to. But, I mean, I'd like to be able to give you something in return if you're going to send me any kind of money. And that would be through my Patreon. You'll get, like, extra stuff there. And or you can buy a mug. And like I said, I'm going to start putting up a lot of old stuff that no one has ever seen. And a lot of it's going to go to Patreon. I mean, I put some stuff up just the other day, a couple of my old fights that I had, some of my old, I think one of them was a continuous contact fight in karate, and the other one was a full contact fight. Pay me? Oh my God, that's funny. Let me go and change that. Oh, thanks a lot. That is funny. Yeah, pay me. Oh, that's hysterical. Oh my God. There we go. Thanks a lot, Tyler. Oh, jeez, that's funny. PayPal me. Yeah. Yeah. Old used Pindercast on Patreon? No, what I did was I have all of my food for thoughts are on Patreon. That's the only place you can see them now, is on Patreon. And as it builds up, there's going to be even more stuff on there. And see, if I posted a video of me fighting, it would get dirty quick. Yeah. Well, like I said, even like 2 or 3 streams, or if you look at my videos right now, a couple of videos ago. Yeah, it was my inner Jew, yeah. Yeah, it was like a couple of videos ago. You'll see it. There's 2 fights on there. And those are about 11 years old. And, yeah. That's there, and who knows, maybe that's why those guys were trolling me. I have no clue. But yeah, guys, if you want to support me, there's a way you can do it. Like I said, instead of the pay me /Steve Pinder, there's the PayPal me /Steven Pinder, or Steve Pinder. And geez, I'm Crow Inspector. I can't even finish with you. Also, guys, you guys know I used to do, like I said, I did sports radio for about 8 years, and then I did a comedy show with my brothers for a couple of years, and that was on Adam Curry's No Agenda radio stream, his No Agenda network. We did that. It was very popular on his network, and we've decided that we are going to do that again, only now it's going to be video, and it's going to be in this studio once a month. Now, here's what's going to happen. This weekend, I'm going to be hunting, so we're not going to be doing anything this weekend. But next weekend, we are all going to be in the studio. I think it's going to be Saturday night. Could be Sunday. Don't know yet. But I'll make sure everybody knows. And once we get everything set up, we are going to do a trial run. That means we're just going to go live. We're going to start testing everything out, make sure it's all working. There's going to be 3 of us in here, so the whole setup in here is going to have to be a little bit different. And you're going to see a lot of cool stuff. We do a lot of fun stuff. We go out and we do videos of us interacting with people and kind of having some fun. We are going to have phone calls, but guess what? Unlike now, because I'm by myself, the phone calls are going to get screened. You're not going to be on the air unless my brother Nick, who's the engineer that's involved in that, is going to be allowing you to be on the. So yeah, he's going to have to deal with all the crank calls. Kyle, a good program for music making. I used Cubase in my studio for years. A lot of people use Reaper. I use Cubase because I like the just how much I just got used to it. Everybody gets used to their own software. I mean, whatever you like. But I think the easiest software to use might be Reaper. Yeah. You got Fruity Loops? Nah, I don't know. Well, anyway, to each his own. Constitutional Kim, you're going hunting too? Cool. That's nice. Very cool. I hope you have a safe trip. And, yeah, I'm going for deer number 3. I got to catch up with Roy. My friend Roy has 3 deer. And I only have 2 this year, so I have to catch up with him. I need to get another deer. Oh, that's good, Tyler. Guys, go check out Tyler Black Veteran, his stream. You can subscribe to him here. Also, Constitutional Kim, subscribe to her. She's got a great stream. Great stream. She's awesome. She's one of my faves. By the way, Constitutional Kim is the one I nicknamed Barbie Bear. Just so you know. That's good. Awesome. Okay, everybody. Man, that was... I have to say, I kind of missed them. Now they're not there anymore. Is that bad that I missed the trolls? Is that bad? Guys, we're at 19 thumbs up and 21 thumbs down. On the way out, if you want to hit the like button, I'd be much appreciated. But if I earned a thumbs down, you can smash the thumbs down too. Either way, doesn't matter. As long as I earned it. There will be no participation trophies of a thumbs down unless I earned it. So, everybody, remember, demand your rights. Utilize your rights. Use them. Do not apologize for them. Get licensed if you have to. If you don't have to, carry constitutionally. But carry your firearm. Get training so you're not just holding a gun. Know how to draw it. Know how to use it. Know how to retain that gun. Don't just train tactically. Train physically. Learn how to fight and defend yourself. Then you can protect yourself, your loved ones, and everyone else around you. God bless everyone, and have a great evening. Hey, I think we should, next stream, if the trolls come back, I think we should just let them have a soiree for like 10 or 15 minutes. Just let them have at it. And then just throw them all out. What do you think? We can have... it'll be like one of those subconscious things. Or, like unspoken things. Except for I think I'm going to put something up on the screen that says it's Whack-a-Troll time. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. I'll put it up on the screen. So what's going to happen next time is we will have, you will let them talk. Don't do anything. And as soon as I put it up on the screen, it's Whack-a-Troll time. Just get rid of them. Sound good, guys? I think it's a plan. I'm going to make the logo. It will go... I'm going to make some theme music for it, okay? So, guys, remember, next time, don't throw them out until I put the logo up. You guys take care.